Hey, what is up guys? It is Annelies. So something that I've been thinking a lot about lately is cloud services. Now if you don't know what a cloud service is, it's pretty much like a storage unit in an invisible sky area for all your data on your electronic devices. Now when it comes to cloud services, they have been growing more popular in the recent years when it comes to maybe movies being made about them, but there are more and more cloud services as the days go forward. Since there are so many options out there when it comes to cloud services, something that I thought I would do for you guys is make a list of my 5 favorite clouds. I currently use a few cloud services myself. I use one more than I use others, and I'll talk about that as I go through this video. Something I decided to do was kind of go into a little bit of research on some cloud services I use, do a little bit of investigating, see if there's anything out there that I don't know about that I might want to know, and then put it in this video and share it with you guys. So if you are in the market for looking for a cloud service, whether it be a free one or one that you pay for, or whether it be an additional one onto the one that you use currently, whatever it may be, hopefully this video will be of some use to you. If you know anybody who is also in the market for a cloud service, maybe you can send them this video and it could help them a little bit. So if you want to learn about what my top 5 favorite cloud services are, please keep on watching. So what I'm going to be showing you today is my top 5 favorite cloud services, starting at number 5 and working our way back down to number 1 or up to number 1, however you want to look at the count up, count down list. Sure, let's go with that. I have all of the iOS capable, oh my gosh, I have all the iOS capable apps for these cloud services on my device. Every cloud service I'm going to talk about today is iOS compatible. There is only one on the list that is not Android compatible, and that is the number 1 slot, and when you get there you'll know why. Every other cloud is Android and iOS, as well as Windows and Mac compatible. So no matter what platform you're using, you'll still have access to these clouds. So ringing in at number 5 on this list is going to be Amazon Drive. And yes, I said Amazon Drive and not Amazon Prime. Amazon does indeed have a cloud service, which they call Amazon Drive, which is freaking amazing. And what's great is if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber member thing, you get Amazon Drive. Now, this is what Amazon Drive is going to look like on iOS. I can only imagine it looks really similar on Android, but it is a really simple, easy to use cloud service. I did not actually know about this cloud service until when I decided I wanted to make this video. Now, the reason why it's at my number 5 slot, even though so far how I've used it and kind of discovered it, I really like it, is that just that I haven't used it enough to speak on personal behalf. I've used it enough to kind of go, okay, I know what the layout looks like, I know what it's about, and that's about it. So I couldn't in good heart put it at a higher up number in this list. What's awesome about Amazon Drive is that there is unlimited storage for photos, which is really great because a lot of folks who maybe have that 8, 16, or 32 gigabyte phone are looking for more storage that they can have to maybe free up photos from their device. Now you do get 5 free gigs of storage, and that's going to be for videos, documents, music, whatever files else you're looking to put in that are not photos, but you get 5 of that for free, and if you wanted to upgrade that to unlimited storage at will, it would be $59.99 a year, so $60 a year for unlimited storage, which is not too bad. Alright guys, moving on to my number 4 favorite cloud service, and that is going to be Dropbox. Now Dropbox is one of the most popular cloud services in my opinion. You might have used it in your personal life, you might have used it at work, but I feel like somehow everybody's kind of come in contact or passing with Dropbox. Now when it comes to Dropbox, here's going to be the application. It's also a very simple look. You've got your different folders, you can create different folders. When it comes to your Dropbox account, you get 2 free gigabytes of storage. Now that's what puts Dropbox in my number 4 slot, is that I've used it a lot and there are some features that I really enjoy, but that 2 gigabytes of storage is just very, very little in the grand scheme of things. What I love about Dropbox is that it's really easy to share files between people who even don't have Dropbox. As some of you may know, I'm a freelance videographer, and so what I do is maybe I make reviews, commercials, or different various types of videos for people, and I need to share them with them. Maybe I don't have the ability to give them a flash drive or see them in person and give it to them on a hard drive or whatever it may be, and it's probably too large of a file to mail to them through email. So what's nice about Dropbox is I can upload this video to my Dropbox account. Then what I can do is send that person a link to that video. They don't even have to have a Dropbox account. They can click on the link, download the video, I can delete it from my account, and they get the full res file, which is just amazing. You can store pictures, videos, documents, various files, music, whatever you may have in Dropbox. So Dropbox is an all-inclusive cloud service. You can sign in with Google or create a free account, whatever suits your fancy. And when it comes to upgradable storage options, you can go to 1 terabyte, which would be $99.99 billed yearly or $9.99 billed monthly. But otherwise, I think it's a really great service and it's really common, and I think that's what makes it easy. Is it's common, people have heard about it, and it's easy to integrate between different platforms and people and users. And when it comes to Dropbox, uploading a file is easy as hitting that plus button at the bottom. It gives you scan document, upload photos, create it or upload a file. Pretty easy. You can kind of create your own folders here, so it's pretty nice. Moving on to my number 3 spot on this list, and that is going to be Flickr. Now, most of you have probably not heard of Flickr before. I honestly don't remember how I heard about it. The reason why it caught my attention is because you get 1 terabyte of free photo storage by having a Flickr account. What? 1 terabyte? 1 terabyte equals approximately 1,000 gigabytes, which is a lot of room. A lot of room, especially in the grand scheme of photos. Now, the only thing that is a bummer about Flickr is that it is strictly for photo storage. So if you are looking to save videos, documents, or music files or anything like that, Flickr is not going to be the right place for you. I wasn't able to find any upgradable storage options for this because you already get a terabyte, which is already a buttload. Now, something new about Flickr, which I haven't used Flickr in a really long time. I used to use it mainly on my iPod Touch. It was like an iPod Touch 4th generation or something like that, and it was a 16 gig, and so I was always running out of storage, and mainly due to my photos. So I found out about Flickr, uploaded a lot of my pictures there, so I've got a lot of old pictures in Flickr right now. But something that I found out recently is that Flickr has kind of turned into this like social media platform. So if you see here, there's like all these kind of like artsy pictures and stuff like that, and it looks like it's in the vein of an Instagram, but like just for photographers. If you're a photographer, maybe you are looking for a cloud service, but also you're just looking at a place to kind of get your word out there, and Flickr might be the place for you, so it's worth checking out. Okay, so moving on to the number 2 slot in this list, and that cloud service is Google Drive. Now, if you have a Gmail account, which is probably most of the population, especially if you're watching a video on YouTube and you have a YouTube account and you're subscribed to me, don't forget to subscribe if you're not, you have a Google account in some way. Google Drive is Google's cloud service. A lot of people have Gmail accounts, and some surprisingly don't know that Google Drive exists. And it's a free cloud storage that you get 15 gigabytes of free storage for. Now, this storage can go towards pictures, videos, music, documents, all the above, which is great, and it's very multifaceted. Now, you can upgrade from that 15 gigabytes of storage to 100 gigabytes of storage a year for $20. So if we're looking in comparison to like other prices of the other cloud services that I've mentioned, it's a pretty cheap upgrade. What I really like about Google Drive is, one, a lot of people use Gmail, so it makes it really easy to adapt to others no matter what platform they're working on. Somebody has a Gmail account. As some of you know, I do theater, and when it comes to doing theater at my school, at least, what the stage manager does, which is like the manager of the stage production, pretty much, it says it in the name. But what the stage manager does, who like organizes everything, is they will make a Google Drive shared folder, so that way if any files that are really important get uploaded to that, everybody gets it. So maybe the stage manager will upload accompaniment music, I have a hard time saying that, but it's just like the piano playing to a song, so that way you can practice singing with it. They'll upload that music file to the Google Drive shared folder, and then everybody gets it. Or maybe it's a schedule, or maybe it's a flyer, or maybe it's the emergency contact list, or whatever. We all use that Google Drive shared folder, which just makes it really easy to kind of share between people. It's like your own flash drive that you can access from anywhere, which is kind of what a cloud service is in itself. But what I really like Google Drive for is something that you'll see here. I've got like pictures in my Google Drive, I've got a PDF, I've got some notes, but this top thing, it says like Annelies output, SPSS2, whatever. I was in a statistics class, and we did this like weird computer programming thing, and it like pulled up this document, and I still don't understand it, but hey, I passed the class, that's all that matters. But besides the point, we had to save these little document things and in theory, you might have had a flash drive. I didn't have a flash drive with me. Moral of the story, I was able to go to my Google Drive account by just signing in on the web browser on the computer at school, sign in, upload this file to my Google Drive, and now I have it on my phone. So I was able to save stuff without having a flash drive. Just because that computer had internet connection, I was able to save my stuff, which I think is really freaking cool. And finally, the number one you've all been waiting for. My number one favorite cloud service is iCloud. Yes, your Apple fangirl, of course, selected iCloud as her number one favorite cloud service. And there are many reasons why, which, to be completely honest, I want to go into a separate video for, because I think iCloud is really spectacular. When people ask me what my favorite Apple product is, a lot of the times I say iCloud, because it's one of my top 3 products that I absolutely love from Apple. And it's something that maybe isn't tangible, but I still think it's a product, and it's really awesome. So let me give you a breakdown of iCloud. iCloud is the only one in this list that is not Android compatible. Now there's kind of like an asterisk to like only Apple compatible. It's not exactly only Apple compatible. You don't need an Apple device to have an iCloud account, and you can access iCloud from iCloud.com. There's just no app for Android or app for Windows that you can download. So like you kind of can have it, but it's not like really on a mobile device, but you can have it on like a Surface tablet or like on a Windows PC computer. Now iCloud, you get 5 gigabytes of free storage. You can upgrade that storage to 50 gigabytes for 99 cents, 200 gigabytes for $2.99, a terabyte for $9.99, and then 2 terabytes for $19.99. Now, something that I really love about iCloud is that it's built into the iOS operating system, which is actually really repetitive that I said that. It is built into the operating system of the iPhone, iPad, and iPods, as well as the Macs. It's built into essentially the Apple ecosystem. iCloud is integrated within to make all your devices talk to each other, as well as a way to back up your data. Now, in recent past, iCloud has updated with a thing called iCloud Drive, which is this app that I'm showing you here. iCloud Drive is not another service within iCloud, it's just, well, yeah, it is. It's an expansion of iCloud. So the way I like to explain it is that iCloud used to be 5 gigabytes of storage that was mainly associated to only certain ways of saving things. So think of it as if you had a room, and in that room they were just bookshelves, and in those bookshelves you could have contacts and calendars and whatever, but they were only bookshelves, and so you could only fit those certain things within it. What iCloud Drive kind of did is it kept that room and it knocked down all the bookshelves and said, hey, you can put bookshelves in here if you want, or you can put movies in here, or you can put documents in here, or you can put a bookshelf and a document. It's up to you how you want to reorganize your room. That's kind of what iCloud Drive did. It just gave you the ability to do more stuff within iCloud. So the iCloud Drive app that I'm showing you right now is kind of your home base for your storage unit in the sky. But if we relocate to settings, boom, here we are within settings. If you relocate to settings, it gives you all these like green switches, and this is what's automatically syncing with iCloud. So I have my contacts, calendars, notes, reminders, Safari data, all that stuff is syncing with iCloud, to where if I were to go to like iCloud.com, I can see my contacts, as well as if I got a new iPhone, I can just sign in with my Apple ID and that stuff comes over automatically, as well as whatever I have in iCloud Drive. The iCloud Drive app is more of just a viewer. I can still see things that I'm saving within Pages to iCloud Drive within the Pages app. That's why I want to make a whole video about this, but I just think iCloud is really simple to use. It's kind of confusing at first depending on who gave you the first information about iCloud, because I feel like it easily gets misconstrued into something else. What's nice about iCloud is a lot of the stuff that it does is automatic, and there's so many different ways you can use iCloud within your device that you can sync your apps, you can sync games so that way it picks up the progress, you can sync notes application like Notability, a third-party app. If I have it syncing with iCloud, if I sign in with my iCloud on another device, download Notability and turn iCloud on, boom, all my notes come back. So it's really cool how it kind of links to things, and I think that's really awesome, and I'm going to make a separate video on how I use iCloud and why I love iCloud specifically so much, but I don't want to put that too much into this video here. But if you aren't using iCloud on your iOS device or your Mac, I really strongly recommend it. Just sign in with iCloud and at least just have contacts turned on, and that will just save you a whole bunch of heartache in the end. I'll do another video to sit here on my soapbox and talk about iCloud. But that is it for my favorite clouds list. I hope you learned something today, whether it be, hey, I didn't know that cloud service existed, or hey, I didn't know I could get that for free, or hey, I didn't know that that cloud service was so cool or offered these XYZ things. So I hope this video overall helped you. If you are on a search for a cloud service and this video was successful in helping you and decide what one, please let me know in the comment section down below what one you ended up choosing. And also, if you are somebody who watched this video and maybe I mentioned a cloud service that you use that you really love and I didn't mention it here, let me know what that is, so that way maybe I don't know about it, because to be honest, these are like the brunt of a lot of the ones that I know. I've heard of a few other ones that maybe I'm not as big of fans of, but I'm not familiar with a ton of cloud services, and I did my research and I couldn't find too many. So if you know of any cloud services that you really like, also, please leave that in the comment section down below, so that way the people watching this video and myself can learn a little bit too. But otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these tech videos, if you like these cloud related videos, please give this video a thumbs up so that way I know you're enjoying stuff like this, or maybe that this video helped you. If you are not subscribed to my channel, hit that red subscribe button and hit the little bell next to it, because the bell means you'll get notifications the next time I post a video, which might be something like this, or it might be something a little bit different. If you want to follow me on any of my social media accounts, the links are in the description as always. Thank you for letting me talk about cloud services. It's something that I'm really interested in and I want to learn more about it. So like I always said, if you have any feedback you can give me, or anything that you know that maybe I didn't talk about in this video, comment it down below, tweet it at me, do all the things. Otherwise, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay beautiful, have a marvelous day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!